Okay, I'm now going to show you how to carry out the actual experiment and how you record your data so that you have it ready for graphing. Alright, here we have the circuit from last that we set up in the previous video, which looks like this in a circuit diagram and looks a bit more messy in real life. And what we're going to do is turn on the power pack, and it says here that it's a voltage of 2, but it's only approximate. And what we can see here is, in fact, reading off the top scale, that we have a voltage of, well, halfway between 0 and 5 is 2.5, so each little tick mark must be 0.5. So we have a voltage here of 2 volts. We'll write 2.0 volts. And at the same time, we have a current here of 0.2 amps. We'll then turn up the voltage to the next available unit, which is 4 volts. And we can see here that we have a voltage of about 2.5, 3.5. About 3.5. And here we have a current now of about, that's 0.2, that's 0.3, and so we have about 0.34 amps. Alright, we'll go up to 6. And we can see that we have a voltage. Well, I say 6 because it says 6 there, but it's actually not quite 6. If you look carefully at the voltmeter, it's only 5.5. And we then register a current of what looks like 0.5 amps. I should probably put the second decimal place into these as well. Turn it up to 8. And when it says 8 there, we actually have a voltage of, what's that? Halfway between 5 and 10 is 7.5. And we have a current of, looking carefully at the scale here, we're halfway between 0.6 and 0.8, so we're at 0.7. And then we'll go up to 10. And when this says 10, the actual voltage across the resistor is only, what is that? 9. It's 9. And the current that we have is 0.88. And we can go up another step, but I suspect that we'll go off the scale here, which we do. And so what we should do really, if we want to just check what that last one is change to the other scale. So if we change to the other scale, we're now reading off the top, and this ammeter is now less sensitive so that it can cope with higher currents. And so if we go up to 12, we get a voltage across the resistor of, that's each one of those, so 11 volts. And we then have a current of, well, the closest number is 1.1 amps. And so now we've gathered the data from this experiment. We can also say that with 0, we have 0 volts, then we have 0 current, obviously. So we should include 0, 0 as well. So now we have 7 data points, and we're ready to to create a graph to see what this relationship actually looks like.